It's good exercise. I keep telling myself that when I put myself in these predicaments. I'll let you know after the ambulance gets here. Come on. For 50. I guess that's not too bad. I'm so late for work. I'm literally only... I left 5 minutes late, so I'm literally only 5 minutes late. Do you ever notice how 5 minutes compounds into 10 and 15 and 20, and that's all it takes. It just takes the start, and then there's a tidal wave of your lateness. I know you can't see me. That's all right, you'll see me later. I actually had an idea. Imagine that, I had an idea. Left work early because the air conditioner in my office is broken and I was starting to sweat really bad. That could get ugly. When a fat guy sweats, that could just be, it's like, talk about a monsoon. Anyway, I'm gonna pick up Rosie and we're gonna go do something. And you know there's always gonna be food. Always gonna be food. Sound effects. I mean, I have a plan. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to execute the plan. It is getting kind of late in the day. But it's something we haven't done in a really, really long time that I've been meaning to do. Actually, I've been meaning to do a lot, or revisit, or just make more content about it. And I've been so busy with everything else, I haven't been able to. So I sent Rosie a text message, said, hey, you wanna go have lunch with me? And she said yes, but I gotta take Lindsay to work. So I gotta wait for that to happen, and then we can go. That's why I'm thinking the time might be off a little. There's a fucking chair right there. That is, what does that say on that sign? Sunrise Mountain. No shit. Should have known that. Well, I lived here forever. All right. So they have supposedly done a lot of work out here. That's what I'm coming to check out. It was kind of a mess. Look, they made a nice new entryway with the boulders. See that? Not bad. Looks good. We should have some new shitters. Big holes in the ground with the building over them. Now this is the side where the vertical boat was, and Lake Mead's been trying to remove all them old boats, some old abandoned boats that have surfaced since the lake went so far down. But they broke that boat in half trying to get it out of here. And look at that motorhome, babe. You wanna have a motorhome like that?
An Allegro.
What's an Allegro?
It's a brand. Are we gonna go straight? Because straight goes all the way down to the water.
I know, but we always went over here. This is what, no matter what, we're gonna make it to the water. If I can hold the camera straight.
This is where the bathrooms are at, right?
Yeah, well this is, they have a guard now. See this right here? This motorhome now, they have a person that's actually watching out here, and this is them. So I don't know if they're rangers or if they're kind of like a apartment length, 24 feet, not recommended. Oh well, I'm all right. There's motorhomes out here, and I'm not 24 feet long. So 15 is the speed limit. We can just kind of pick our route, I guess, and see where we're going. But I know there's a new sign with rules and everything, and I think you can stay like 18 days out here or 14 days or something like that. Do you remember what it was?
I don't.
It's a long time you can stay out here. You can camp out here.
But then don't you have to leave and then you can come back?
Then you can come back again, yeah. But you have to be gone for like a whole 24 hours, I think. I think that's how it works. That's the way it worked in California for me. When I'd stay at when I was there working, I could stay in the motel for 28 or 29 days or something like that. Then I had to leave for 24, and then I could start over again.
There's fire pits. I see fire pits.
Yeah, the new ones. We're gonna pull into a campground. Show it off. Try to get one near the water. It actually looks like they've closed off a huge portion of government watch. That's where the boat was down there, and I can't even get over there anymore.
Yeah, you can. You gotta go to the other side.
I gotta go over there?
Yep, and then go down because look, there's a truck over there.
Well, let's go that way then. I know you can't see over there. We'll drive by them in a minute, but there's a big old fifth wheel over there. I think we should come out here and camp once we got our motorhome for one night or a couple nights and get near the water. What do you think?
We'll see.
We'll see? That means no.
No, we'll see.
That means no. All right, I crossed over on the other side. We noticed while we're driving around out here how they've actually redone the dirt roads.
So now, do you want to go right or do you want to go left?
I think we want to go right, don't we, for right now? I'm going to let you choose. What do you want to do?
So I guess go right.
Okay. Well, we can always come back and go down there in a minute. Huh.
There's a hippie bus right there.
That's totally a hippie bus. There's an RV. Look, there's 1, 2, 3 giant solar panels on the roof. Huh. See, they've cleaned out all the areas and made these really nice little campgrounds. And every campground now has a brand new fire pit. And look, you can cook right on top of that. That is so cool. Just remember, pack in, pack out. This dude right here is about to have a really bad night. And he's in his tent looking at us go by. Watching me film him. Huh. There's a gate up there. See that? And it's open, I think. Oh, it's not a gate. It's a bathroom. It's a new bathroom. I thought that was a gate. It's a walkway up to the new restroom. Looks big old Jayco. Yeah, this right here used to be like a dive downhill right here. And it was all rocky and messed up, remember? They've done a lot of work out here. But you're not allowed to have Can-Ams out here. You're not allowed to have them little off-road vehicles out here. At least that's the way it used to be. I see it's on a trailer. So I don't know what's up with that. I wonder if this left turn still takes us down there. Isn't this where I used to, or we're not there yet, are we? There's a peninsula I used to drive out on. I think it's
the way.
That is, you think?
Yeah, because it looks.
Look, there's the water. We can get all the way down there. You couldn't do this before. This is awesome. Yeah, this is totally cool.
See, here's the thing. Now you could do this with the Jeep.
Yeah. I couldn't before. My Jeep wasn't four-wheel drive, so I couldn't do this with the Jeep before. But now I could if I was still driving the Jeep, which I'll drive it again eventually. I just got to put a brand new engine in it, that's all. This is where we hiked. We came down here and hiked down inside that canyon right there, or that little ravine, not canyon. I'm trying to drive through here and hold a camera in my hand at the same time. Get as close to the water as we can. Where are we going? That's where the boat was. I think it was over there. This is a campground down here. Now this is cool. This is where I'd want to camp right here. On this campground. Does it have a fire pit? I don't see a fire pit on this campground. Come on, it's got to have one.
It's over there.
I don't see one anywhere. Nope, there's no fire pit. Now I want to say the vertical boat was just on the other side of that hill, and that's where it was. It was literally over there. I don't know if I can get down over there from the other side. I'll take a look. But you can see how low the water is, especially on that side over there. I'm actually going to walk out here a little bit and get a look at this stuff. I'm going to take my hat off though. Don't fall. It's odd though that this one doesn't have a fire pit. It is a campground. Somebody burned something here. There's their what? Oh, yeah. Is that a little fire pit we're going right there? I would hope they wouldn't have stolen it. That's kind of an asinine thing to do. Except for this campground, yeah. Oh, there's ducks over there. I just want to see what's down here. So you guys get to... And I don't have a camera with a gimbal today. I'm using an action cam, the DJI, because I like the wide angle lens on it. And I don't have a wide angle lens for my little camera. Yeah, I believe I locked it. There, it's locked. I don't think anybody's going to get into it while we're just going right here. I just want to get down to the tip of this little peninsula right here. It's good exercise. I was going to bring my 360 camera, but I forgot. At the last minute, it was too late because we had to get Lindsay to work. Yeah, it's windy out here today, too. It's still beautiful. It's just beautiful with a lot less water. Because, I don't know, 10 years ago, this was all underwater.
Holy shit.
Right?
Oh my God. It's taking everything I have to stay upright right now.
She's leaning against me. Oh shit.
Okay.
There was dirt on the lens. I have removed it.
Is those ducks or are those cranes?
Those are ducks.
Are they?
That might be, I don't think that's a crane. That's a duck. Those are ducks. Oh shit. Turn the camera down, Mark. There's a fire pit over there. I can see it. That campground's got one. I want to see if we can get over here where the boat was. See right here? You used to be able to drive through down here. And this is where there's a video that shows a car that got stuck here. I almost tried to drive my Jeep down here once. I'm glad I didn't. But this is how you would get to the vertical boat that was just on the other side of the hill. Now we rented a boat. Thank you, Bill Coleman. And we actually drove the boat right up to the vertical boat that was sticking out of the water. But it's a beautiful lake. It's just empty. Or getting that way.
There's no other way to put it.
Yeah.
It's just like
It's low.
really, 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 really low.
Yeah. All right, let's go back. I'll film you walking up the hill. There she goes. Look, see? That's how far away we are. That little walk. It's good exercise. I keep telling myself that when I put myself in these predicaments.
Right.
But this isn't that bad.
No, not at all.
I wouldn't suggest you doing this if you got bad knees like me, but it's really even not that bad for bad knees. I'll let you know after the ambulance gets here. You'll be fine. I think this is the campground that'll give us the best angle of where that boat was maybe. And at the same time, it's gonna give us a cool view of the lake. And this is a campground all by itself with a long ass driveway to it. I don't think this extends any farther than this. I think this is the end right here. Okay, so somebody has a makeshift fire pit over there. I don't know why they even did that, but this is what Lake Mead has done. And look, some nice person has left us some firewood. I almost kind of wish I was camping out here tonight. I really do, because it sounds like fun to me. And we're gonna do that. You guys let me know. You guys let me know. I'll do it if you guys tell me, hey, we want you to go camp in your truck all night somewhere. I'll come out here and I'll stay out here all night. I'll do it by myself if I have to. If Rosie doesn't want to go with me, she says you want to get out of the truck right now. But yeah, let's go over here. We have rock stacking. Aliens were here. Let me get down here and I'll show you. We're gonna walk down here a little bit. I'm getting a little ways from the car. Rosie's waving at me from the truck. But this is where we are. The vertical boat was right in there. Hold on, I don't know if you can see it. It's right in this little area. It was right there. Right at the end of my finger. It was right in there. The bottom half of it that broke off is still in there. They had the other half was laying up here for a while, and then they finally got it out. That's where it was. I don't know how many abandoned boats are still left out here. One of our first videos, if you can see the green way over there, I filmed an abandoned boat over there. It was me and Alex was kicking it with his feet. We drove down in there in the Jeep, and then we actually drove back all through all that stuff. And if you can see the little island right there, that was completely exposed. So I believe we have a little more water now than we did back when I filmed that video. I'm losing my train of thought right now. But I mean, you can see the layers. The water used to be all the way up there. But I don't care what you say, the lake is still beautiful. There's beauty in the desert. You just gotta know how to look at it. We might get a little more water for the lake here pretty soon. I know I definitely want to be out here in the mud. I grew up coming out to this lake and my mom freaking hated it. I got an ear infection once. I came out here with my friends. We would jump our bikes off into the lake, do tricks. We would build these crappy old Huffy bikes and we'd tie like floaties and life jackets to them, and then we'd come down a hill like this and we'd have a big ramp at the end and we'd just launch off into the water. And then we'd swim back with our bikes. But I was like 15 years old then. And when I was 15 years old, all these hills you see behind me, every bit of that was underwater. By a long ways, probably by 100 feet. So basically where I'm standing right now was underwater. Now we just gotta hike back up to the truck because I got one more stop to make. And then I got a burger on my mind. It's been so long since I've had that burger. I'm looking forward to it. I see a lot of campers out there. There's a peninsula over here I used to end some of my Lake Mead videos at, way over there. I'd pull out and I'd look this way, and that's where I'd end the video. Because it goes right into the water, see it? So you can't park here. That's not a fire pit.
Down there on the right.
Oh, I don't know, it might be. It says no parking though. It says no parking in this area. Here's one of the new bathrooms. So that thing there gets filled up with all kinds of human fun stuff, and somebody comes and pumps it out. And then over here, that's not the peninsula I would drive out on though. Because we were down there where that little island is right over there. That was, I was standing right next to that with my camera talking about how it wasn't weather sealed. Right next to that little island right there. And now it's still underwater, or underwater again. So We have more water than we did back then when we filmed this.
So there should be a boat over here in the brush then?
No, they got rid of them. They cleaned them all up. Yeah, there was a boat right over there. Right over there where the ground comes up, where the water, it looks like a little tiny island. To the left of that in the brownish, wet looking dirt, that's where it was sitting right there. Right in that area, right over there somewhere. Huh. I don't know, it says no parking, but they got fire pits over there, so I don't understand. Maybe you just can't park right here. Notice, the water in this area contains contaminants found in runoff from urban areas and treated sewage. Human contact not recommended. Good to know. They closed off a lot of roads in here that we used to drive down when we would make our Lake Mead videos. We just tried to access one of them, and they have big giant boulders blocking it off. This is where the people that maintain the area, this is where they stay. And then there was another area that they didn't block it off. They just kind of like built roads around it. You can't get to it at all. But that's it for government wash. I'm glad to see that they cleaned it all up. Like I said, if you guys want to see me come out here and camp for a night, I will. I'll come out and do it. I don't know if Rosie will do it, but I know Alex might do it, or I might just be out of it myself. Mad that you guys made me come out here and do this. There's Lake Las Vegas. Rich people paradise over there. They got their own private lake. Is he? Anybody coming? Yeah. But they're turning, right?
Yep.
They're doing some sort of work out here. Clearing rocks off the road or debris or something. They're spraying water down there with a water truck. I don't know what's going on. Can't zoom in very far. This is literally just my luck to come up on this, and I'm the only car. There's no cars behind me. This is the way we need to go to what we want to see and do. And there's a bulldozer in the middle of the road down there too. I have no clue what they could possibly be doing at Lake Mead with all this heavy equipment right now on the road. Huh. And this guy's picking up cones. Now, I don't know what happened, but we were sitting there for about 10 minutes and they were really serious about washing off this part of the road right here. So I'm trying to figure out what might have happened. Yeah. Yeah, there was a lot of people waiting on this side. It looks like they were just doing, like pushing the earth back off the side of the road a little bit. Is he yelling at? The dude was yelling. Had his hands up, yelling at us. So, yelling at somebody. I know, but I don't know if I can drive over there. I'm sure I can though, can't I? This looks like some of the boats that were pulled out of the water over there. Some of them that we've explored.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
This is where all the dead fish were. What were we going to say, baby doll?
Was it up further?
What? Water is definitely higher than it was the first Lake Mead videos we did, because this is Boulder Harbor, and this is where all the dead fish were laying around when I was walking through here. Looked like something out of an apocalyptic Mad Max movie. But now we have some water, but it's low because you can see the vegetation coming up through the water. But you could literally drive from here all the way out to the lake. The first videos we did out here. And you can see the buoy. That's the buoy I was kicking when I said Jimmy Hoffa. That's the buoy I was kicking. I said, is Jimmy Hoffa in here? But yeah. Still low. Not as low as it's been. But this summer's supposed to be really bad. And a while back I heard them say that we might be going lower than we've ever been this summer. I don't know, we'll see. We'll be out here doing updates if the water goes down. I kind of want to ride my e-bike up around this mountain. Rosie and I did a video where we hiked around the other side of the mountain. And Alex and I actually rode our e-bikes around this. This goes out to there's a platform out there that drops down. That's where they used to pull water up out of the lake for the hatchery, I believe. A lot of ducks out here. They're all out over there, but there's a lot out here. Hey, I can see that. That's a Southwest airplane. You probably can't see it in the camera. That's what it is. And my truck is way up there. I'm getting a lot of exercise today. A lot of exercise. One of the boats, when we were driving in, I showed you guys the boats that they've been cleaning up out of Lake Mead. One of those boats we believe is the vertical boat. So we're gonna go look at that real quick. Then finally, I'm gonna go eat. We're gonna have that burger that I love so much. And we need to hurry up and get there because I'm gonna pee my pants if I don't.
Isn't that the one that broke off?
No, I don't think that's it because it has the motors on it. I think the bottom half is still left there. And the top half is what they brought up for the vertical boat. But I think I recognize this yellow one, but I could be wrong. We're gonna pop out and peek real quick though. There's no signs that says I can't look at it. I don't know where this sailboat came from. It's on a trailer. I don't think that would have been sunk unless they sunk it at the boat launch. I don't think this is the one that was at Boulder Beach. It might have been. I don't think it was though. I think this is the one that was up on the side of the hill. And I don't see the one that Alex and I were kicking around unless they just destroyed these things when they were picking them up and moving them. Here's the other one. There's a little tiny boat inside that one. Just remnants. Remnants of somebody's vacation gone awry. Here they are. Here's all the Lake Mead boats. Well, not all of them. Here's a handful of Lake Mead boats. I'm sure we got some of these in a video. I don't know which ones, but it's good to see that they're actually pulling them out and getting rid of them, or getting them out of the lake, or getting them off the hills. People hiking. Somebody get hurt. Let's say we go have a burger. Time for a burger?
Sounds good.
Sounds good. Sounds fantastical. That's my new word. I've said it quite a bit in the past few videos. Fantastical.
You got rangers right here.
Hemingway Harbor. That's where the burger is. Lake Mead Marina. But you gotta go, as you're coming in, you gotta go to the right. Because that's the restaurant. There's two restaurants out here. One's called Harbor House. I forget what the other one's called. But Harbor House is the one that has the good burger.
I think one was Boathouse, wasn't it?
Boathouse? Is that what the other one is?
I think so.
It might be, yeah.
One's Boathouse and one's Harbor House.
And one's Harbor House. One of these days we'll go back to the Boathouse, see if they've straightened their menu out or gotten better items. But right now I like the Harbor House one. See that big island out there? That was all underwater. At one time, this whole harbor was 85 feet above that. No, that's probably the 85 feet, 185 feet. Nah, I don't know. There's a bathtub ring. I think I just need my burger now. I think it's funny, the only place in Vegas you're gonna see seagulls is right here at Lake Mead. There they are. I don't know if we have any lakes in Las Vegas or up at the lakes in the west side of town. I don't know if we have seagulls up there now. We might. There's one. He's like guarding the walkway. He's like, you shall not pass. See him?
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're gonna make him leave. Either that or he's waiting for a handout.
He said, now's my photo opportunity. I'm gonna be a star.
There he goes. Look at the gigantic fish. If I had a pole, I could stick this camera in the water with him because it's waterproof. But I don't have a pole with me. Jump in there with the camera, babe. Uh-oh. Water's crystal clear, though. You notice that?
No.
What do you mean, no? I can see all the way to the ground.
How?
Look. Just look down for a minute. You can see the rocks and stuff down there. It's
I guess with the ripple effect, it's not so easy to see.
quackers.
The fishies all went over and swarmed them.
Yeah.
Look at the water. Look at how rough it is.
Yeah, well, it's windy.
Yeah. Look at this guy. He's totally fighting the way.
Is he, oh, the duck?
Look at him. You got it, buddy. You got it.
It's going to be really shitty if I walked all the way out here and they tell me the restaurant's closed. Because the marina closes at 5:30. But I believe the restaurant stays open later. Or is it part of the marina? I don't know. Boating. Lake Mead Marina.
Didn't they just have a boat show here this last weekend?
Yeah, they did have a boat show. Rosie sent me a link. I'm like, let's go buy a boat. She's like, no. Like this would be totally perfect for us. And how much is this boat? $53,000. It was at the boat show, see? And this one is $124,000, this Mastercraft. How much is this one? It must be sold because there's no price for it. This one's only $113 for this Mastercraft. That's all. It's just, that one's only $113,000, babe.
Oh, I'm gonna pull that out of my back pocket.
Here you go. I don't see the fish over here today.
Maybe pontoon.
Yeah, pontoon was all we need. We'll never have a boat. I'm not really serious, guys, so I don't plan on buying any boats ever. I was gonna do a boat, I'd just rent it, go out in the lake and drop it off, make it be somebody else's problem. Here's the restroom and that's where I'm going. No pets. For some reason, I don't have audio on the microphone right now, so camera audio it is until I get in the restaurant to make it link back up. Sometimes it just takes a while. But she didn't come back. That tells me that, oh, I gotta go over here and check this. Lake level is 1062.27, 65 degrees. Cloudy and breezy. Wind speed, wind advisory, all the good stuff. Poor Rosie. She's the only one sitting in there. Oh, there's somebody coming out. This is the boathouse. I call it the harbor house, so it's the boathouse. So this is where we are. So we had the names wrong the whole time. This one's the boathouse. Yeah. I always forget the name, but it's cool. And here we sit. Appetizers about to be ordered. And there it is, the mushroom reef. I'm gonna get that with an extra patty, no onions. Swap out the Swiss for cheddar and whatever appetizer Rosie decides she wants. I believe we're actually gonna order the fingers and fries as our appetizer because I'm still gonna order the burger. I would say that we are those people that come in the last hour when everybody's trying to close up, but there's a couple guys at the bar, so I don't feel so bad right now. But I still don't think that they close up this early. I bet they have a dinner rush because there are people that actually live out here on this lake, so they'll be coming in to eat here pretty soon. And I see people out there eating. People just didn't want to sit in the restaurant today, I guess. I wanted to get out of the elements. It's windy as shit out there.
Thank you.
I forgot to set the damn timer. It's been like 5 minutes, so I just started it. Get back to what I was doing, and then I'll let you know. When we were here last, it was January 20th, 2025, so it's been over a year. And the water level then was 1065.15. And today it is
March 31st.
March 31st. Yeah.
And it is 1062.
1062.
0.57.
0.57, so that gives us a total gain or loss of. I actually had to look at the numbers because when I'm saying them, I don't remember them, and so we're down 3 feet from a year ago. So
A little over a year.
yeah, a little over a year, we're down 3 feet. Not as bad as I thought it was going to be. You know, still low.
Well, we didn't even have that much water either. We
No.
didn't get that much rain this year either.
No, we didn't. But we did get a substantial raise. It was like 30 something feet from the original videos that we did.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so. I
And
don't remember.
so we're only down 3 feet right now. We'll see what happens in summertime. That's it's going to drop a whole bunch then, supposedly. I hope not, but
Well, the evaporation for one.
then all the contractors using up all the water and all that, so that helps it too.
We have snow up on the mountain.
You think we got enough?
Well, yeah, right now we still have snow up there. But don't we get water from Colorado?
Yeah, but I don't know when they're supposed to release that, and it's always a big war to get them to Davis Dam to release us our allotment of water. Yeah. So we're about 9 minutes in if you had the 5 that I forgot to set the timer. She brought the ranch though. There's a big old family out there enjoying themselves. There certainly is a lot of lonely ranch dressing right there. Oh. Yay, food has come.
Cheddar, no onions.
Thank you very, very much. Oh, is there mayonnaise by any chance? Yes, can I please? Thank
Can I
you.
get a little side plate? Yeah.
Oh, I don't need a side plate for what?
Because I don't need to eat all those.
Yeah, you do. Eat as much as you want. I'll eat my burger first. There's only 4 there, or 5. There's only 4. Yeah, eat your stuff. Let's try their hot sauce and see how it is. Out of 5 minutes. 24 and a half minutes since we ordered to get food here. It's not usually that bad, but they got a lot of people outside. Anyway, let's explore this burger. Come all the way from Vegas for this burger. I'm gonna try one. Those chicken fingers look really good too. Take that out. They didn't put,
Sorry.
There's nothing on there. No, you're fine. I guess I'll put it on the bottom of the burger. We need lots of mayonnaise. And look, I didn't get shredded lettuce. I got actual iceberg lettuce. That's what I'm talking about right there. And we're just gonna, even though I don't really want to do this, we're just gonna go ahead and do this and push this back down on here. Because I need some mayonnaise on my, I don't like dry buns.
They didn't smother it with the onions like they normally do.
I told them no onions.
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't want onions. I got my mushroom burger right there.
I'm going to stick it at the bottom of the bag.
What?
Fries.
Those fries? How's the ranch?
Not bad.
I should have got another patty, but this burger is seasoned perfectly. It is so good. Oh my God. And the tater tots here are good. I used to love the tater tots at Sonic. But then they changed their oil to some weird chemical mixture. So now everything that Sonic makes tastes like shit to me. But their tater tots are nice and crispy and hot inside. I got good ranch. Many videos I've come up here just to have this burger. And that's how all this started. That's how my whole Lake Mead thing started. We came up here to have a burger and joke around about bodies at the lake. And then just went from there. We're not joking around about the bodies, just like an inside joke. Before I get the hater comment, you're so disrespectful. Bite me. Baby, they're all frozen. Uh-huh.
You know what I mean?
That's not bad though.
No, but I was expecting something different.
I don't think it's bad at all. It's just different. It's like those, I don't know. They're hot as shit though. I'm gonna try Rosie's hot sauce. Oop. Too much vinegar.
It's not even hot.
Well, it's not hot. Well, it's too much vinegar.
I'm not a fan.
How are you? It's good to see you.
Good seeing you.
Oh?
Boy, you guys have been traveling a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And your mood and your attitude sometimes sucks.
I love you. Oh my! You should see half the comments he gets on his stuff. People are so.
I love it. It's like, it's real life though.
It
Yeah.
is. It is.
So what did you have?
Oh, I always have that mushroom burger. That's always my burger,
I just
yeah.
had fingers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So what brought you down here?
Just something to do.
He's got a new truck. It's 4-wheel drive, and we can explore.
Oh no. Oh no.
Well, you know,
Please watch over again.
I haven't been out to Government Wash since they redid it all. It looks nice. They did a great job.
If it just stays like that
Yeah.
now.
Is that World War II boat still sitting over there?
I think so. They haven't done anything.
They better not pull that one out because they'll wreck it and it's history. They just need to leave it there.
No, hopefully they'll just leave it there. But yeah, nothing's changed out here. You just missed the boat show.
Yeah. Last
Yeah,
weekend.
there was an RV show and a boat show at the same time, and we want to buy an RV, so we went and looked at RVs.
That makes sense. You don't need a boat. You don't need a boat.
But now you are. Like, don't even try. She always tries to grab my camera. That's our lady at the lake. We love her. Yeah, I'm done. You can put it all there. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you.
Have a good one, guys.
You as well. And there it is. I'm going to walk over here and look at the lake while you go to the bathroom. Right over there. I'll sit in one of those. Here, I'll take that. Thank you. A couple little benches to sit here. Get right up close to the water. How you like that? Look, there's a little duck under there. Oh my God, that fish is ginormous. Look at the size of that fish. Look at them. They're freaking huge. This is what I'm talking about. It's so relaxing just to sit here. The temperature is absolutely perfect. It's not hot. It's not cold. It's that perfect middle ground where you just get to sit here and chill and look at all that beautifulness. And the quackers. Quack, quack, quack.
I think he said 220 today. So,
Oh, that's not too bad. Well, it's not as bad as it's been. It's actually a good day. We're only down a couple feet versus the 30-something feet we were down 2.5, 3 years ago. And it was just a fun day to come out and have a burger. We're gonna head home now where I get to edit all this. So Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Say goodnight, Gracie.
Good night, guys.
See you on the next one.